Hey guys, this is Issues with Toddy One Skip. Guess who I am? Da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. Yeah, guess who you aren't? Na-na-na-na-na-na. Guys, I am Toddy One Skip. You're not. Haha. Guys, those of you that are in the path of Hurricane Milton, I pray for you. Especially if you just went through some of the crap with Hurricane Helene. Please prepare for this hurricane. This is our Category 4 hurricane, and just please prepare. Do what you got to do to prepare yourself. Let people know where you are. Please take really good care of your pets. If there's any chance of you guys being separated from each other, please, somebody recommended this, and I don't think that it's harmful. Take a Sharpie and put your name and phone number on the belly of your pet. You might have to shave them for that, but hey, that's not going to hurt them. I don't think that the ink is going to penetrate them. So just double check on that, guys. Just please put extra water in your bathtub. Just fill your bathtub up. You might need that water. You really might need that water. Have matches, candles, guys. Please think ahead. And, and if you have to be creative, but be careful. More than anything, be careful. And if you could go to shelter, you don't feel like your place is good, go to a shelter, please. They allow pets and stuff, okay? And keep in touch with your loved ones. Don't make them worry for you unnecessarily, guys, all right? Okay, so, hello. Let's talk about Gypsy Rose. And here's why we're going to talk about Gypsy Rose. Because I saw a few videos that I must have missed. And then I saw one that I must have missed. And that's the look on my face when I saw it. That would be the one of her showing her belly. Well, let me show you it. Guys, why is the camera facing that way? Why is the camera facing down? She should have the camera facing at her, so at least we could see it's her face instead of, come on. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. But that's funny as shit. All right, guys. So, we don't know if that's Gypsy or not. That could be anybody. But, that's weird, right? So there's another video where Rod, and I heard this, where Rod was talking about all the support that he would give Gypsy. And, I believe that Rod would give Gypsy all that support. I believe that Rod is feeling guilty probably about the unaliving of Dee Dee. He didn't participate in Gypsy's life. And I think he's at an age where he realizes, I probably could have worked harder at this. I probably could have taken it more seriously. And with that, might have some resentment towards Christy, who might not have encouraged him to participate in Gypsy's life. Supposedly, there's another one of Rod's kids out there that, according to Fancy, I don't know how true this is, but according to Fancy, for the kid's birthday, Rod just relinquished all paternal rights. And so I believe there's another kid out there. I don't know if that's true about that, but we never hear about the other kid. So I think that Rod has probably made some decisions in his life, like everybody, and looking back on him and saying, yeah, I probably could have done better had I looked into a crystal ball to see what the future looked like. Had I have known that my kid was going to unalive my ex, I might have done something about that. Anyway, let's continue on. and listen to this for a few minutes, because this is nice to have a dad support his kid. So we'll give him a little kudos there, and then we'll talk a little bit more about what's going on here.
That she get out of prison and kind of fade in. I don't care if she gets a job at McDonald's or whatever. We're going to be here supporting her with or without me. We're always going to be here for her. Some of the things that Becca Scoops and Fancy and all say, they may have some merit.
So that's pretty important, I got to tell you. So Rod blatantly saying that there might be some merit in what Fancy is saying and what Becca Scoops is saying. That's a huge thing for him to say, to admit that some of this stuff, because they haven't really said anything nice, right? There's nothing really nice to say. The truth about Gypsy is out there, and reporting on it, telling people about it, is we're reflecting her behavior. So he's agreeing with the fact that, yeah, some of this doesn't look good. It doesn't look good at all. And he's just agreeing with that, but still saying, hey, listen, that's my kid. I love her. I'm going to support her. So, kudos to you for being a dad now, Rod. Seriously, I don't mean any disrespect for it, 'cause you showed up. At least you showed up. So that's good. Some dads still haven't shown up, so you showed up. So good for you. So let's watch this video where Gypsy accuses content creators for leaking the gender of the baby. In the meantime, I put a video out. I don't know. She must have been 2 weeks pregnant, I think. And she said she was having a girl. I mean, she was on here saying she was having a girl. I reported on that and said, how can that be that she knows that? And voila, she's having a girl. So, I mean, come on. Voila! I didn't get my information from anybody other than Gypsy. To be honest with you, I don't even follow Gypsy. Voila! Seriously. So, she was the one that gave it up. But anyway, let's listen to this, and we'll knock this one out of the park too. We'll tear it down. Voila!
Starting to think about the baby shower, because the gender reveal, lots of people knew that the gender got leaked before we were able to. And at first I didn't know the gender, but a couple of content creators kind of spoiled that for us.
I call bullshit. Bullshit. I call bullshit. Like I said, she wasn't even supposedly 2 weeks pregnant. I mean, if you go by her calendar, who knows? She said she was having a girl. So the information I got was from her. But in the meantime, she's going to blame content creators for telling what she was having. Yeah, later I saw that like a couple days before, Nina said something to the effect of she's going to announce that she's having a girl. She's going to announce she's having a girl. I think that that's what I saw. But how did Nina know? How did Nina know? I just want to know. Are you friends with her? Did you tell her? Who told Nina? I mean, who knew? So the doctor's office knew? Yes? Maybe the people that you buy the cake or the balloons from that have the secret identity of the child inside, the gender identity of the child inside, like, okay? So those people, what, they contacted Nina and said, hey, Nina, beauty influencer, you want to know this shit? I mean, how do you think they knew? I'm asking. How do you think that they knew? You think Nina called them up? Yo, I'm Nina the beauty influencer. Check me out on TikTok. Check me out on YouTube. Come on, seriously. How do you think she knew? How do you think these people knew? Maybe because you leaked it? You leaked it? Or maybe Christy leaked it? I mean, how they know? How they know? And who else did you say? Katie Joy? So you didn't tell these people? It wasn't leaked to these people purposefully so you could have another story to talk about? Because you bring no content. Actually, no content. All the content you take is from creators, and you bitch about the creators who are giving you content to talk about. With the exception of now taking, I guess, videos of a bump that might be a baby or might be too much to eat. We still haven't figured that out yet. And again, the first video that I saw of the camera facing the wrong way doesn't prove anything. You're something else, Gypsy. I mean, and that, what is that? Red Baron Media? What is that media? Red somebody media? Banyan? Red Banyan? You suck! Can I honestly tell you, you suck? If you saw that video and say that's a good idea, let's take it pointed down towards her little coochie. Like, that makes a lot of sense. We shouldn't face it up to prove that it's Gypsy, and for her face, we should be showing down her crotch area, right? Come on, people. Wake up and smell my coffee. Let's listen more. Let's hear her kvetch a little bit more.
So yeah, I will say I did know the gender before the gender reveal, and so did Ken. We never said that we didn't know. We just didn't say that we did know.
Oh, the phones. Is that a little bit of snark that I catch there? Is that a little bit of snarkiness there? Is that what I'm hearing there? Gyps. Is that snarky? Come on, man. That's the way you live your life. That's her. See, her thing is she can omit things, and that's not considered telling an untruth. A lot of cases, omitting something would be telling an untruth. She didn't have to say shit. She didn't owe an explanation to anybody. But again, she has no content. So she's got to take content, kvetch about it, and then, kind of just, because people said she knew the gender. She knew the gender. Of course she knew the gender, because everybody else knew the gender. So how did she not know the gender? She had to have known the gender for everybody else to know the gender. You get it? But she's got to have snark a little bit. This isn't a good look for her. This is who she is. She creates a scenario. She's one of those people that kind of throws a grenade into a building and runs away. Like, she unleashes shit and says, fucking deal with it, and runs away. She gets into a marriage, breaks a man's heart, gets a dog that he wasn't even prepared to get with a partner, yet now he's responsible for it. Just deal with it. That's who she is. When she's had enough, she's had enough. And she's so dismissive in her tone, it's downright insulting. I mean, the way she talks down. Guys, she is the sunshine of our lives, isn't she? Oh, guys, this is Issues with Toddy One Skip. I am Toddy One Skip. I hope that I gave you something to think about, laugh about, talk about. I don't know. Guys, again, if you're in the path of this hurricane, buckle up. Please prepare for the worst. Just prepare for the worst. Pray for the best, guys. And, take good care of yourselves. Be better today than you were yesterday. Not half as good as you'll be tomorrow. And I'll see you on the next one. See ya!